In the year 1066, the land of England trembled with the thundering hooves of war horses and the clashing of swords, as two great armies clashed on the battlefield. On one side were the Anglo-Saxons, defending their homeland against the invading Normans, led by the ambitious Duke of Normandy, who would later become known as William the Conqueror. The fate of England hung in the balance, as the two armies fought fiercely for control of the land. This was the Battle of Hastings, a pivotal event in English history that would change the course of the nation forever. The Norman Conquest in 1066 forever changed English history. It marked the beginning of a new era in which the Normans, led by William the Conqueror, took control of England, replacing Anglo-Saxon rulers who had held power for centuries. Despite its importance, much about the Norman Conquest remains shrouded in mystery. Historians continue to debate many of the details surrounding this event, leaving many facts still to be decided. Everyone in England has heard the date 1066, William the Conqueror, and the Battle of Hastings, and probably sat through a history lesson in school about it. We are taught about the Bayeux tapestry that depicts the Battle of Hastings, and while it's remarkable, a tapestry is not always a great source of facts. For such an important event, we know surprisingly little. Historians cannot agree on lots of the details. Details like the number of Norman invaders. Historians still cannot agree on the exact number of Norman invaders who came to England in 1066. There are some estimates that put the number around 7,000, while others suggest it may have been closer to 12,000. Quite a large difference. Similarly, the sequence of events leading up to the Battle of Hastings, which is widely considered to be the decisive conflict of the Norman Conquest, there's still much debate. Some historians argue that William the Conqueror had been planning his invasion for years, while others suggest it was a spontaneous decision. The role of the weather in the outcome of the Battle of Hastings is another area of uncertainty. Some historians argue that heavy rains the night before the battle may have caused the English arrows to become less effective, which would have given the Normans an advantage. Others suggest the weather didn't play a significant role in the outcome of the battle, and that other factors such as tactics and leadership were more important. There is no clear consensus among historians about the extent of which the weather affected the battle. Another area of contention concerns the number of casualties on both sides of the battle and during the wider conflict. While some estimates put the number of dead at around 10,000, others suggest double that and that it may have been closer to 20,000. Even the location of the battlefield, which might seem like a relatively straightforward detail, is still a matter of debate. Historians believe that the battle could have taken place in the modern-day town of Baffle, while others suggest it may have been fought at a different location altogether. Perhaps the most enduring mystery of the Norman Conquest, however, is the fate of Harold Godwinson, the Anglo-Saxon king. He was defeated by William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings. The Bayeux tapestry, a remarkable piece of embroidery, depicts the events leading up to the battle, shows a figure fall into the ground with an arrow in his eye. It is not entirely clear whether this is a depiction of Harold's death, or if it was a later addition to the artwork. The earliest written accounts of Harold's death don't mention an arrow in his eye, leaving historians to puzzle over the true cause of the king's demise. Despite all these uncertainties, one thing is certain. The Norman Conquest and the Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a momentous event that forever changed the course of English history.